Welcome back to this tutorial series. Today we're going to talk about one of the two new additions to the racing calendar, and that's going to be Hanoi. Street course with a little bit of a higher difficulty. Welcome to Hanoi in Vietnam, and welcome to the new street circuit on the racing calendar. Hanoi is quite a difficult track as it has a lot of turns, and it is one of these tracks where you need to keep the flow. It's like one turn leads into the other, and if you lose time in one of the turns, you're gonna suffer all the way down to the next low speed corner. So it takes quite a lot of practice to get used to this track. And also flow and street course is also a really difficult thing, as if you make a mistake, you're gonna end up into the wall and probably gonna end your race. There are also some tricky corners where the racing line is not really accurate, but I'm gonna point them out when we go into the track. Hanoi is, from a difficult standpoint, it's 4 out of 5. It's short after Monaco, and it's the second hardest street course on the calendar. I used setup 4 as you still have really long straights where you need a lot of speed to keep the pace up, and the turns are not that high of demanding on the downforce part. Differential is I used 75 with red tires and I would use 70 with yellows, and and how that looks like we're gonna see on the track, so let's head into it.
And off we go. Just the last turn before start finish and the first DRS zone. Be careful with the first turn as the racing line is not entirely accurate. You have to brake a little bit earlier to make it. Take as little curb as possible on the inside and head into the really long late apex corner. You have to be a little bit considerate with the gas here to not get too far outside. In the end, slow down into second gear and try not to take the curbs to the first DRS straight. Then slowing down into second gear, take as little curb as possible on the inside and to the next long late apex corner. You kind of have to take a little bit curb on the outside, and then as in the first corner, be considerate with the gas, and here you have less space on the outside, so take care before crashing into the wall. Long DRS straight. DRS zone starts in kind of the middle, half the distance to the next corner. Well, that's the right place to give all you have. Next corner is a slow hairpin, slow down into first gear. Try to hug the curb, but do not touch it. And be careful if you have steered a lot and accelerate, the rear will break out. Next turn, second gear, as little curb as possible, and into the S's. With S's it's always kind of the same, keep as much speed as possible. You don't really have to brake here, just lift off the gas in time to make it. Switch down the gears. And just the last one is like you have to go down into fourth gear so you can make it without braking. Then turn second gear, hug the curb, and the last turn is really tricky. It looks like it's fast as the racing line tells you, but it changes color really late. you have to lift off completely and hit the right spot to accelerate so you won't crash into the wall.
You can put a checkmark on Hanoi. I hope you didn't lose too many front wings, tires and nerves practicing this track and you enjoyed this video. I hope I was able to help you get around the track faster. Leave a like and subscribe if you don't want to miss the next track tutorial or other related videos. I also stream on Twitch on Tuesdays and Sundays. Thanks for watching and as always, drive safe. Bye.